Hey guys, did you hear? Did you hear the news? PPG has taken the game into their own hands. They've made their own ban list. And man, is the community angry about this ban list. Even though it's a lot of the things the community asked for, people are mad for no reason. Huh. Well, I guess we should probably talk about this make-believe format, shall we? Let me tell you a great story, and I do hope that you guys enjoy the thumbnail. Georgie Boy told me it was okay to use, so... but of course, the owner of PPG. So I'm going to be blunt with you, alright? I don't think you should ever try to play God in this game. Alright? I don't think you should try to create a ban list or destroy a ban list. Alright? That's not how it goes. But there's some... Okay, this is going to sound real bad. This is good and it's bad, alright? One, for views for the PPG stream, yeah, you're not going to have to watch Animancipator and Eldritch go at it all day long. Alright? That's good. Alright? You're creating a show. You want people to come to your stream. You want to see SEMO. You want to see MBT commentate on something a little bit more interesting, appealing. I get that. Alright? From that standpoint, I think making your own list is fine. But on the flip side of the equation, you got the player base over here, by the way, which is very split on this, by the way. This doesn't make a lot of sense to me. So you've heard general consensus of players that have played online right now. You've heard them go, yeah, needle fiber is the problem. Alright? You've also heard them go, yeah, Eldritch needs to be checked. Alright? We acknowledge that, right? If you've played online, you know that these two decks, you also know that Block Dragon's an issue. On the exact opposite side of the spectrum over here, you've got, in combination with the players that have not played the format, I think it's very important to include that this subsection is divided on this as well. You've got the section of people that are like, well, there hasn't been an event, so what's the point in banning things? We can't acknowledge online platforms due to legal issues, blah, 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 all that finer stuff. And then in that same isolation of people, like I said, you have the players that have not had the chance to play the online experience. You have people that will read into the online experience, talk about these formats, talk about these tournaments, talk about how the metagame is shifting over here, but they're still sitting over here in the category of there haven't been events, so what's the point in hitting cards? Okay, so now that you understand all of this, all right, there are many sides to each argument here. Now we have to look back further. ARG, once upon a time ago, tried to create something called the ARG format, which was a ban list for the players by the players. Alright, and a lot of players from that experience are looking at what PPG are doing and going, nope, not doing this again, peace out. You've also got the people that went to such extremities right now that are just like, I'm done supporting PPG, this is BS. They hit 3 cards on their list in addition to making the changes that cannot be made. Alright, calm down. Alright, this obscure hate rage that is coming from this, first up, I gotta be the guy, I just gotta say this. It's their business, they can do whatever you want. Alright? Alright, it doesn't matter. They have a show they want to put on. They have SEMO and MBT coming on wanting to commentate this event. They don't want to be sitting here commentating, oh, my 14th Animancipator versus Eldritch match today, or my 18th Synchro Eldritch Mirror of the day. Alright? You got all this, right? So past experiences leaving sour taste in people's mouth, people trying to create their own formats, people wanting to put on a show, make-believe formats, things like that. Alright? We got all that. That's a lot of information to process here. Now let's talk about why, even though you're complaining and you're having a giant shit fit about this, because for some reason this matters to you, and I don't get it either. I'm still going to look at the results because I'm curious. Alright? So, my 2 cents about this. Oh boy, now that we've psychoanalyzed everything here. I'm intrigued by this. I love small sandbox-esque events like this because we can see a small slender of a world if these particular cards were to get hit. And we will also see if these were the correct hits or if they were too extreme of hits. You know, typically when Konami looks at these sort of products, sometimes they like to leave the decks playable. I almost think putting Zanguine to 1 at this point, even though I've been for it this whole time, might just be too much. You know, we'll have to wait and see out of this event, but cheers, by the way. Cheers to the baby raging, cheers to all the anger, cheers to the being up in arms because they banned Needlefiber and Block Dragon. Even though the community has been fed up with this for pretty much the competitive side of things. I don't get it, man. I really don't. Like, I'm confused. As somebody who wants to analyze this format, I'm very curious. You know, I also want to compare the Verse Cup to this. You guys might not know this, but we allowed the Red MD errata, and we did allow for the Machiura the Destructor to be back with its errata. We unbanned it. Hey, look, we made our own ban list. All right, oh, look at that. But I don't have everybody in the world complaining at me. Now, the other argument that I can hear is the I've been playtesting for this player's champion. I've been playtesting for this championship all couple of months here, and you threw a wrench in my plans. You took away my potential prize money. No, I don't know. I'm not doing this anymore. You ruined my chances at getting free money. All right, that's how this feels. All right. Yes, you have the community over here looking at Themo's video and literally going, why you do this? Oh, the format's so bad. I get it, all right. It does at points seem that it can be scared as you might be crying. I don't care. It is what it is, all right. But they have a show that they want to put on. All right, you guys have to understand. The average player doesn't give two shits. And I mean this honestly, all right? Nobody cares about sitting in front of their TV screen or their computer watching 10 hours at 2 days of their life watching Eldritch versus Emancipator Mirrors, all right? I agree, all right? Like, that standpoint, good job, all right? I'll clap for you, all right? You have my genuine interest in how this format's going. And by the way, this is only over 3 cards, all right? I think that's my favorite part about all this. They literally went, all right, cool. So we took care of Needlefiber, which I almost think Link Cross was the better hit, but you know, I'm not on the committee, so what do I know? And I also see that they took out Block Dragon, and they took out, Sanguine. So here's the educational bonus experience for those of you here. You guys are going to get to watch Emancipator without Block Dragon. For those of you that have been saying that, oh yeah, the deck is still good, it's not as resilient post Block Dragon getting banned, this is your chance to see those results. Alright, we're going to see this. We're also going to get the chance to see a world in which Zanguine is at 1, and if it really affects the deck's recovery play. Because that's what I'm curious about. I also am curious about if Needlefiber being banned is the correct call, or we should have probably hit more productive cards. Should have banned Rorodon. Once again, what do I know? So, it's all curiosity, alright? So, guys, I'm sorry if this has affected you in some... I'm sorry that you won't be able to play your cheesy synchro deck because nobody wants to watch that crap. Alright, I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I'm happy that there will be some entertainment to come out of that weekend. Something to look forward to watching. And I'm curious to see more Baby Rage. Because, oh man, the salty tears that are just running down people's faces. Don't let the bad experiences of one tournament organizer that you didn't like their ARG format for, don't let that ruin other people trying the same idea, because just because it didn't work for one person doesn't mean it won't work for another. So I'm genuinely curious. Once again, you could have allowed the entire OCG card pool to be legal, and you would have had a better tournament, in my opinion. Yeah, unpopular opinions for 500 here. You could have just ran the tournament series with Rise of the Duelist legal and everything else, and you wouldn't have had to ban cards if you would have just saw that Dragma, naturally checks these. Then you could have complained about Dragma. You could have given a beautiful presentation for the future of the event, and you know what? As commentators, you could have got the community hyped up for this. But instead, we chose to make our own ban list. Interesting. But I'm looking forward to seeing the results to see if Konami should hit these particular cards or not. So, Baby Wage. Yeah, I'm on the fence. I don't really care either way. I just think it's hilarious that 50% of the community's butthurt about this for no reason. This doesn't make any sense to me, but whatever. I'm an old fossil. What do I know? Guys, please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. And well, guys, I'm out. I'm looking forward to the show. Thank you, patrons, for making the ride never truly end. Without you guys' support, well, I would probably be doing Truffle Shuffle videos for a living. Guys, please check out VanCool40 for all of your Cardfight Vanguard content brought to you by MCool40. And if you are looking to pick up singles, check out mcoolgames.com for your trading card game needs. Thanks for watching, everybody.